Fantasy Maiden Wars is what I'm playing. It's not what I planned to play today at all. I was gonna play Telltale Games Walking Dead since I bought the Definitive Edition. I was gonna start with Season 2 and play to Season 4, so earlier today I recorded playing the first part of Season 2 and I went and watched it back, and the microphone made it completely unwatchable in some parts, and I have no idea why. There's no fan, but it just made fucking awful noises that made it completely unwatchable. Don't know, I didn't do that when I played the first season, but I don't know. So I was gonna play all those games, can't play any of those games. So I'm playing this today because I don't know what the hell else to play today. I didn't have another plan. So I guess it's gonna be a couple days, but this gets uploaded twice a day or something because I don't have anything else. And I'm really fucking pissed off because I wanted to do that. No, I don't get to do that. Fuck you. You know, a couple things happened since the last time I played this game. You know, characters have personal skills. You know, those personal skills can be changed. I didn't know that. Played this game how long, and I didn't know that. So I went through every single character and gave them the personal skill that I wanted to use the most. And I also just went through every character and gave them just set their skills, because even though I don't use most of the characters, sometimes you play maps that force you to use those characters. So when I have to use those characters, I might as well give them optimized skills. I also upgraded some people a bit. Don't remember the details. And that's what happened since why the mouse is on the screen. That's what happened. I did that like last night. So I'm gonna play this game. The team I have can't fit anyone else. The maps can take forever because all the maps take forever. Here we go.
Wow, so this is what it looks like inside a ship. So this is surface technology, huh? Bunch of show-offs. I'll show you around, but try not to touch anything. This may look like ordinary rooms, but they got switches that do all sorts of things. I'm not in the mood for sightseeing anyway. I can't believe you're really going to be working with us, Yamame. If you'd like, I could introduce you to everyone. You'll hardly say I'm not here to get all buddy-buddy with you.
Well, yes, but still.
Of course, that doesn't mean we're going to get in your way either. This Utsuho issue needs to be ironed out, or it'll spell more trouble for the underworld. And we're sharing a common goal.
So this is where you all were.
What's up, Momiji?
Apparently, Lady Kanako and Lady Suiko have something to say about Utsuo's new power. They told us to gather the whole crew on the bridge.
They want everyone there?
I wonder what this is about. Let's go find out.
The march theme. I went ahead and called everyone onto the bridge over the intercoms as well. I believe everyone should be here shortly.
Alright, sorry for the trouble. Are you summoning everybody here like this? Did you figure something out about Utsuo?
Wait for everyone to get here first, okay? It's kind of a long story.
You insist, we won't rush it. But sheesh, it's hot. Not that I really expect anything else from Hale. Or the former one. Not for nothing, but there's no way I can do lookout duty outside here. Even winter's cold wave is completely pushed back here. Not supposed to be this hot. Wasn't this bad even a blazing hell's heyday. The old capital even talked about how the groundwater is being up. When you take both that and the geyser on the surface into account, there's no doubt where this heat originates. It's difficult to believe that an ordinary hell croak produced this much heat.
Maybe this Okuu person's really already grilled chicken by now.
We're still a little ways from the bottom, just imagine how much worse it is there. I brought everyone, Lady Kanako.
Wow, there's a ton of surface dwellers.
Go to work, Momiji. I see we have the full group. It's a bit cramped, but I suppose we're in no position to complain.
Why don't you get down to business then? You're calling everyone here to discuss it. You better be worth my time.
It's very important, yes, which is why I'd like all of you to stay calm and hear us out completely.
We'll be sharing everything we know.
Lady Kanako, Lady Zuako, we've all heard from Orin that Okuu has obtained an incredible power. In truth, Suiko and I were the ones who bestowed that power upon her.
Wait, you two granted her power?
Hold up, you're the ones behind the incident?
What the hell? Am I missing something here?
Hold your comments, I'll explain from the beginning. Utsuo ending up like this was a completely unexpected development for us. Maybe you should start with the details? In the beginning, we were simply wondering whether it would be possible to introduce a new source of energy into Gensokyo. We had an innovative energy source that would spur the manufacturing for both humans and yokai, enriching people's lives. Oh, I remember you mentioning that once, but you were still evaluating how to approach it.
So we decided to borrow the power of a god named Yatagarasu. We would enshrine the divine power within someone and take them under our wing as an ally. That way we'd be able to use the energy the way we want.
We are trying to start an industrial revolution using Gensokyo methodology. Isn't that about the same idea as when we used divine power to get to the moon? None of this went anywhere in canon, huh? Just made a nuclear reactor, a nuclear fusion reactor for power, and then what did the Morians do after that? Oh, they made like a water-powered railway system or something. It's just like, yeah, whatever. As we were afraid of the power being abused, we made sure to select the vessel carefully. With our high spiritual capacity and our clean slate of a mind, we considered Utsuo an optimal vessel. So the power Utsuo gained was that of a god. And why did you call this an unexpected development?
Okay, here's the thing. It's way too early for her to be capable of wielding Yatagarasu's power.
Too early? Now that you mention it, enshrining a deity in a mortal body is no simple task. Even shrine maidens, the expert in that field, have to train long and hard to even briefly borrow their power.
And that's why you weren't keeping a close eye on her? Yeah, pretty much. We were going to observe her progress over a long while. We'd give it a year or two, and while that was going on, we gradually talked things out with the underworld yokai.
Okay then, I can see the logic, I guess. But now Oku's apparently going on about conquering the surface. Pretty obvious you chose the wrong person, isn't it? Pains me to hear that, but never considered Utsuo capable of such a dangerous course of action. Guessing you had some basis for that assumption? First met her, she seemed to have a pure heart. She worked tirelessly for others with no thought for her own personal gain. That's why we thought it was safe to entrust her with the god's power. Talked to her for like 10 seconds. True, I did get the impression when we met her before. She stuck her neck out for Orange. She was a straightforward person who cared for her friend. At the very least, she didn't seem to be fighting out of hostility or malice.
If I was here to serve like an underworld yokai like that. Location had nothing to do with this. We were impressed enough by Okuu that we were convinced she was the only right choice.
Even now, I don't believe we were mistaken.
You both say the most brazen things.
Okay, I can tell that you meant well at least, regardless of how it actually turned out. I'd like to hear more about this once the trouble is resolved. This is a major affair that everyone has a stake in. I would have appreciated being notified ahead of time. I would have as well. Could have all brainstormed together. Do owe you an apology for that. I'm sorry. Now that we know what happened, all that's left is to check in on that person herself. Of course, based on what Oren said, it's likely we'll end up fighting. Oh yeah, what kind of power does that god living in Okuu have?
Yatagarasu is a sun god. In fact, he might count as a manifestation of it. Something like a mass of energy that controls the ultimate power. Nuclear fusion.
Hey, ultimate power, I don't think I like this plan anymore. Spreading won't change what we have to do. We're gonna have to exterminate her one way or another. Alrighty then, because the bottom level is coming into view. The temperature outside is climbing even higher, and I'm picking up a massive heat source below. We're entering the ruins of blazing hell. Hell's artificial sun. It's a good thing Aku's very frail body is not dying from us being littered near molten hot lava. She's fine. Everyone's fine. I could bring Kaneko and Suako for unique dialogue, but they cost like 7 points total, so I'm not doing that. Alright. This is the crew, as it always is. There are a bunch of fairies here. I showed off the animations for the hell fairies in the last map, so I'm not doing it again. So we're gonna very slow, we're gonna make our way to Utsuo with no attack animations. See how much long Utsuo herself takes. Jeez, it's hot here. I feel like an egg cooking.
Really is even hotter than it used to be.
No ordinary yokai would dare approach such heat. Up ahead I see a hail crow and... Ha 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 ha! Burn! Burn hotter! Conquering the surface will be a cinch when I make it flames like this! Is that really Utsuo? He looks completely different from the last time we saw her.
He completely merged with Yatagarasu in altered form. I believe she's already like this.
Anyo! Do I have visitors? Indeed. It is I, Kaneko Yasuka. Hey Yasuka? Meet again, Utsuo. It seems you've drawn out Yatagarasu's power during the short time I've been away. Anything, you've drawn out too much of it.
Oh, what are you talking about? Who are you, even?
What? What's the deal here? I thought you ladies knew each other.
We did. Did you forget about us? Oh, I know that feeling. It just spills out of your head overnight.
You guys just yammer on and on. I don't remember the underworld having people like you.
Actually, we've come from the surface and we've met you before. Do you not remember that? We're here today because of a request from your friend Orin.
From Orin? And we've met before?
We met when you two came to the surface. Both Orin and Satori are worried about you.
Oh, I remember now. We fought you. So you came all the way down here to get beaten up before I conquer the surface?
Okay, she's not listening to a word we say. It sounds like she needs all that stuff about conquering the surface.
Just as I surmise, she's in no state to be reasoned with.
She wasn't like this before. What happened to her?
What are you surface dwellers talking about? I'm talking about ways to punish you. You're not invading the surface on my watch. Hehehe, just try and stop me. Have a taste of my ultimate power I've gained, right up until you hit your melting point. Capture all of Utsuo's spell cards, which sounds really simple until she throws out a spell card at the very end that times out extremely quickly for reasons that I don't understand, and then I just fucking lose it at the very end. Really annoyed about that at the time, but now I've lost like at least 2 other bonus objectives since then, so it just doesn't fucking matter anymore. I'd like to get Notori fully upgraded at the very end, because fully upgrading a unit in this game is pretty cool, because they get like a bunch of bonuses and stuff. But if I don't do that, then oh well, I don't do that. What happens, happens. So yeah, like I alluded to earlier, I'm really not happy. Not at all. I was gonna play Walking Dead. It was gonna be fun, and I like those games. I was gonna do a series playing through them, and then I recorded like 45 minutes of season 2. Seemed like it was going well, and I go back to watch the recording, and anytime I'm silent for more than 15 seconds, it's just like fucking microphone or fucking loud ass staticky noise, and I don't know why. It's like the fan's off. I guess because my laptop was loud, because it's a potato. So it was making loud fan noises because it can't deal with The Walking Dead without doing that. I guess because of that noise, it was making loud, unbearable noises. So it's unplayable. I can't do it. I can't. At this point, the only way I could make it even, I'd have to play it without doing commentary. And at that point, what's even the point? I might as well play it and not even make videos on it. So yeah, this entire series I was planning to do for like, it would have taken a couple months at least. All 3 seasons. Taking a while. Now we're gonna do this now. Nope, not doing any of it. Need to find something else to do. Right, I gave Dice a Trust Plus, and what that does is she heals both units in a pair when she uses Trust now. Yeah, I've kind of just had the squad I've been using for a while now at this point. I wanted to throw Parsi on the team, but I literally didn't have room. I don't know, you get a lot of units during the Dream Arc. and I want to use like a lot of them, so I'm probably gonna reach a point where good job missing that like 90 something Mistia. When we get to the next arc, I'm probably gonna start changing out team members for some newer ones, but for now, until we finish Eternity, this is just gonna be the squad. And I say that like there's not much. I'm pretty sure this is the second to last map in the entire arc. Means I should finish Eternity today, knock on wood. I mean, it's only 10 o'clock. I woke up early today. I woke up at like 6 something because I just couldn't fall back asleep. Which I guess is good because I was gonna waste like over an hour getting a recording ready and recording it just to find it all completely unusable, and now it's all deleted and gone and thrown in the trash. But I had to waste all that time, you know? It's one of the day where I had a bunch of time to record because I woke up early. Yeah, good job, Melee. Why do you do so much damage? No matter you missed. Full power mode already. P defeat really is something, huh? Probably the best P move. Basically, ever since I started giving it to people, I started getting full power mode before I reached the boss. It's pretty useful. You know who's not useful? Marissa, whenever she's having to move, because then she can only use magic napalm and absolutely nothing else. And it's like, why? Why can Marissa, the main character, because I chose Marissa route, why can't she do anything but magic napalm when she moves? Which you have to move for the majority of the fucking map until you get to the boss. And you just can't do anything. I put you with Lily. I should probably put you with someone else. Probably put you with healers. I should probably put you with a unit who can actually attack when moving, so they can do the attacking until we reach the boss, and then Marissa reaches her job of master sparking things in the face. So yeah, I don't have really much to say otherwise. I didn't have any really been thinking about things to talk about, because I was expecting to play a game where the game is 99% dialogue and I don't have to do anything other than make a quip every now and then. But now I'm not playing that game, playing this game instead. That's the plan. I need to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna play otherwise. Because this is Saturday. I don't record tomorrow. So the earliest I'll be able to record anything else is Monday, so by then, maybe I'll have figured something out. Like, even assuming I do, like, I have one more thing to upload that's not just recordings of this. It's the Martlet compilation. And then it's nothing but this game. Supposed to have at least, like, 3 or 4 Walking Dead recordings to start uploading tomorrow, and now I don't. Find out later what the hell I'm gonna play. I don't know. Yeah, I uploaded the compilation of Stage 5 bosses yesterday. I got like 15 views. Which is something, I guess. If I had uploaded it a fucking year ago, it would have been more than that. But my channel's currently dead. Maybe it'll change, or maybe it won't. Probably not going to change until I stop playing this game. Because nobody watches the series, and that fact is kind of negatively affected my entire channel. But I don't give a fuck. I'm finishing this goddamn game. Maybe I just say fuck it. Just go, you know what? I'm playing this game and nothing else. Going to upload nothing else until this game is done. Don't know. Maybe I do that. It's the thing I tried to do otherwise. Got stroked down by God, I guess. God being my microphone and its shittiness. One can definitely move more than mailing. You know, there was another jam recently. Station Jam 2026. The one that, like, Zun does a live stream playing some of those. I've never fucking understood how station jams work. Literally every other jam there is. Oh, Utsuo is fighting us now. Okay, that's good. Utsuo has the best theme in the entire game. So, we get to hear that. Here come the surface dwellers! Now that I'm seeing her up close, the differences from last time are really striking.
Not only does he have that freaky arm and legs, he got the sinister eye smack dab in the middle of his chest.
This body is the proof that a god lives inside of me! An unstoppable heat is overflowing from inside me, more than I can control!
Ooh, it's boiling in here. Be careful, everyone.
Good thing our wooden boat's fine. Just try and take this. It takes a bit to get going. You're like the sparks of death before Lord God of Roscoe. Give me power! Yes. If I could dodge that. Get your comeuppance yet. Oh, that's good. Yeah, literally every other type of jam, you can just look up the name of the jam, and then you can find a page on itch that has every single game made for that jam. Very easy to find. But for station jams, is like they don't have one of those. Normally, like they'll make like a collection, like of like most of them. But I'm pretty sure most of them get lost. A lot of them just get lost because they're not there. Is someone gonna do that for this next one? I don't know, 'cause I'm pretty sure there were other station jams that just nobody made a page for. So yeah, I tried to look at it, and it's like if I wanted to find what jams were made for that, I need to get on the live stream on YouTube, and then there's a link there that leads to a page for the game, but it's entirely in Japanese. So I'll look later. Maybe someone will make like a page of like some of them that I can look at in English, like they were done with a couple of the previous ones, but if not, I don't know. I'll think about it later. If I can figure out what the hell's going on with that, I might do that. Anyway, it's the best part of the entire thing. Ah, fuck. There it is. I ruined the ending. But yeah, it's the best theme in the entire game. This is good. It's really good. I covered it once. The ending. My essay compilation. Except not really, because I went to the extra stage. Really like it. Probably. You can confidently say Show's theme is my second favorite in the game, but that one is still the best one. Alright, how many spell cards do you have? 4? You have 4 spell cards, Hogging. Why do you got so many spell cards, huh? You need that many spell cards? I don't think you do. Really don't think you do. But here you are with them. Alright, it's been 24 minutes. How long am I gonna do this before I start? I'll take down her normal health bar and 1 spell card, and then I'll call it. Of course, you go after it, so let's go after it. Wait, you have support defend, don't you? Yeah, okay. So you should be fine. Back to use guard. Wu's the only move I can use. Ruins or not, I can still barely believe I'm laying eyes on hell. I can make my fires even hotter if you want. Doesn't fusion with hellfire sound fun? Sorry, but hell doesn't like me very much. I'm gonna ditch this place the moment I beat you up. I'm totally invisible right now. Got it? They gotcha. Oh, you mean trash. I mean, she attacked me, Kane. What do you do? Trying to conquer the surface, what the heck is your problem? Have unique dialogue, wow. They're not scared of my power? Still can't believe that you're actually plotting to conquer the surface, Utsuo. Hey, look at all these surface dwellers just marching up like they own the place. The surface is mine. If you're gonna get in my way, then I'm gonna get you out of it. I'm very serious about this. I suppose fighting you is the only option. Yeah, Utsuo never really gets much characterization of this, even in this game, about why she's doing this, other than, like, it seemed like a... I mean, there's more... At least there's, like, something here. She wants to, like, make Satori and Koichi happy, and she's really stupid and thinks this will help them, and she's, like, high on power, so she's not listening to anyone. So there's at least this, and I don't think there's any explanation in the original game other than she got a bunch of power, so she's like really high on power, and she's already stupid, so now she's like super stupid, so she's just like she wants to conquer the surface and you gotta go stop her. And then when you tell her to stop, she's like, yeah, maybe that was a pretty bad idea. So there's at least a bit more here about her wanting to help Satori and Koichi, and she saw the surface and was like, yep, that'd be good if we took over that place, I guess. An incredible heat, I can feel it even from inside the ship. Honestly not sure if the Pelican ship can handle this. Is that a huge ship flying? Actually, I feel like I've seen it before. Have you? Whatever, it's still small enough to easily send flying. Until Marushes, he's coming. Roger that, I'll be careful not to take any direct hits. Right, yeah, because she was the one who attacked us when the ship originally left, now I think about it. I was more thinking about the last chapter she showed up in. Her and Orin. Like, the ship wasn't there. It was there at the end of Mystic. The one map that you don't get to play. It was a tease for eternity. That didn't kill. That really... Why are they so strong? That really didn't kill. Ow! Trying to get hit, make sure we take it on the thickest part of the armor belt. Or something done, Atron. Don't know why I didn't persist there, I guess I just forgot. Well, that's what we have healers for. You know what? You're not doing anything else, Midori. Like being restored if you're not. How about we go in for the Kurami kill? You can do it! Eek, Allie, at this rate I'm gonna be beef jerky! I'm about to be toast myself! All this complaining, if you hate it so much here, then why not just go home? Oh, but the crows would love a good spit roast, huh? Was it just me, or did she say something really scary? Let's pretend we didn't hear that and stay calm. We'll just do our best to make sure Utsuo never reaches the surface. Well, they didn't kill. There we go. They both reached level 49. Wow, you're no match for me, huh? But you just keep on coming, huh? His powers of hers are limitless. I bet she's got a ton of powers still in reserve.
It really is drawing out Yatagarasu's power. Exactly did they combine so fast?
How? Oh, that's easy.
Oh,
You just have to give Lord Yatagarasu everything he wants. If he wants your right arm, you give him your right arm. If he wants your right leg, you give him your right leg. And if he asks for your heart, you give him that too. If you do that, Lord Yatagarasu gives you his power right away.
throw away your own body? That's crazy.
So you speed up the process by being unafraid to pay any price. Somehow you freely control the power of the sun you've been granted. You got an arm and a leg that let you channel your inner sun. Right, I can only do it because of this body. I made the power of fusion my own. Now take a good long look at it.
Is this heat signature coming from Okuu? Watch out, everybody! I'm getting a super high energy reading from her.
Lord Yatagarasu, the Black Sun, thank you for giving me your power. The ultimate power of nuclear fusion can burn anything away, human and yokai, mind and body. Atomic fire, nuclear fusion. Okay, 4 to 8. If I want to use like all your moves, I need to be like 6 spaces away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't use multi-directional laser. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, exactly 4 spaces away is where Marissa needs to be.
Looks like you really do have the power of Yatagarasu. It wasn't really worth doing all that to your body.
Of course, I finally have what I've always wanted. Got no use for you, so how about you just scram?
There are some people worried about you, so no can do. Stop your plans to conquer the surface here and now. Now, put not everything, you know.
Not do much, but I needed to get her in position. It did more than I expected, honestly. You're definitely no match for Lord Yatagarazu's power. I'm just warming up. Doing the pose.
You're strong. My dream needs work.
Yeah, I think I gave Notori a skill to make her support attacks not have more accuracy so she doesn't miss all the damn time. You say you want to conquer the surface, but have you thought about what that really looks like? What do you mean? Burn trees, dried up rivers, you'd be spread misfortune across the land. I don't really know enough about the surface to picture it, actually. But anyway, I just want to see Mr. Tori happy. Get out of my way. Innocence can be a frightening thing. Must be something even I can do. Daddy misfortune, the puppet floats away. Right, this is the spin attack. I haven't used this in a long time. Jeez. Bean. Nah, that's so annoying. I'm gonna take over the world! The alert symbols, the alert sounds. It's always great when they show up at the exact right moment of the theme. Hey, Lang! I'd like you to get directly next door, please. +2 ranged all non-map attacks. So that's what snipe is. There's like a skill I could give someone to automatically cast snipe. I think it might have actually been you. Like how I can't even trust 86s in this game. Uchuo, conquering the surface is a reckless idea. If you tried that, the mountain yokai wouldn't stay quiet. You can't face everyone there all by yourself. Can too. With only this much power, I can conquer any mountain or valley. Now out of the way, I'm going to the surface. So much for talking her down. All that's left then is to be a shield. I'll force my way through. Yeah, I've mentioned this before in a video. I read a story once, a long time ago. So I couldn't possibly tell you like any of the details, like what its title was or anything. It was about like a what-if scenario where if Reimu died fighting Utsuo, and the whole thing was about Utsuo. She took over the surface, and everyone had to leave. And it was like decent from what I remember, but I also read it when I was like 12, so maybe it was actually bad, I don't know. I liked some hot garbage when I was younger. But you know, thinking back on it now, the whole idea that Utsuo would be able to kill everyone just because she killed Reimu, yeah, probably not. Although that's just the silly way. That also didn't do jack shit, Momiji. I was kind of thought that would be close to a kill. Not at all. Alright. Get the child to do it.
Conquering the surface is kind of like conquering out the outside, right? Sounds fun.
Oh, you get me?
The outside is so fun, but I don't think you just break everything I want. I want what Wemmy or Marion give me as far as the great.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I have to think about Miss Satori. But that's why I'm gonna make the surface ours with his power of the sun.
I'm going like not gonna let any sun have its way.
That's just the way Toho games are written, where it's like, in order to have it be solved by one person, you have this whole thing about all these incident resolvers who are the ones who deal with the really dangerous things, and because it's a video game, you never see what happens if the character fails, because in the bad ending, they're all about how you just ran away and tried again, even though that makes no sense. You never get a real bad ending in these games. So it's like, what happened if Reimu actually failed? Right, these are like, these are all their personal skills, and you have to choose which one you use. Well, didn't Reimu and Rissa fail in 17.5, and all that really happened was that someone else did it? Like, people kept doing it until eventually Flandre did it.
Need the power of the sun. Keeps blasting away at that level of power, she'll be out of breath in no time.
Okay, that was decent enough.
I'm not even breathing heavy.
I can make flames like that with just my pinky. Now that I'm done warming up, there's all sorts of things I want to try out. What do you mean, try out? You don't even know your own power? Well, if I turned up the heat a little, everyone would melt. You girls, though, I can do whatever I like to.
Yeesh, I don't think we're getting out of this with just some scalding.
I can do more than just blast out fire. Lord Yatagarasu, grant me strength. It's a bird. Alright, well, it's been almost 40 minutes. Next part of this map, bye.